Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to your handstand practice. If you're working towards a handstand or if handstands are already part of your process, you've come to the right place. This flow aims to build mobility, strength, and playtime in your handstands. For today's practice, we're going to get started off in a child's pose. So make your way over. Bring your knees wide apart, sit your hips in between your legs. Bow your chest and heart down. Stay long into the fingertips in your child's pose. Take these moments to settle into your practice, to settle into your process. Bring an awareness to your breath. And try to breathe into the back of your lungs, filling up the back body. Creating this soft compression. Be here now. Visualize yourself in any handstand variation of your choice. Remember, there is no rush to the straight line handstand. Imagine yourself in the tuck handstand, the L-shaped handstand, a straddle handstand. Visualize yourself in the position. Visualize what your hands, your shoulders, your hips, your pelvis, your legs, your feet especially. Feel how powerful you are in this shape as you create this direct line from the root chakra all the way up through the crown of your head. Handstands are asanas that stimulate and rebalance our crown chakra, our connection to the divine. Remind yourself of why you stepped onto your mat today. Stepping into that inquiry, that exploration, and opportunities for play. Recommit yourself to joy. And as one of the yamas, ahimsa, which means nonviolence, can you quiet that voice of self-criticism? Perhaps even observe it as a witness. And let it go. You are here to grow. You are here to play. And you are here to embody joy. Take another inhale through your nose. On your exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Set a gentle intention for your practice for today. Take an inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, can you begin to round out through the upper back, pulling your body forward, rounding out through the middle, rounding out to the lower, making your way, arriving into tabletop. Go ahead and take 3 circles over the wrists to your right, and then 3 circles towards the left. Get into the spine, be animalistic, be free in your movement. Come back into your tabletop position. Rise onto the fingertips, coming into our fingertip push-ups, getting into the wrist flexors and the shoulders. Lower your palms down. Lift up onto the fingertips and lower it down. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful work. Go ahead and just lean back onto your heels and come onto your heels and stab your heels down onto the floor. Making sure that you're sitting up through a nice tall spine, through the sit bones, all the way up through the crown of your head. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, knees are going to fall over to the left. Bow your chest and heart forward. Maintain a tall, neutral spine as you lower down. Keep pushing the ground away with that left shin. Return to center. Come back to the center here. Lower your knees over to the right. Bow your chest and heart forward. Pushing off through that right shin. Return to center. One smooth action here. Lower your knees down towards the left. Lean, lean, lean over. Controlled movements. Go at your own pace here. We're going to go for 3 more rounds for both sides. Feeling your glutes coming alive. Feeling more active and engaged. And if you're like me, you're probably moving up towards the top of your mat. Beautiful. As you arrive into center, we're going to add some progressions here. Lower your knees down towards the left. Then I want you to look over to your right shin behind you. You could come onto your fingertips here. Then flex that right foot. And imagine as if you're kicking a ball. Lift that right shin up. It's not going to go too high. I want you to be really controlled in that right glute. Lower down. Lift it up. That's 2. Lower. Lift for 3. Lower. Lift for 4. Lower. Lift for 5. Lower it down. Go ahead and just rub that right leg. Feeling it active and engaged. Coming alive into your body. Listen up for the second progression here. We're going to lift that entire back right leg up and kick it in front of us. We're going to go for 5. So this is 2. Trying to maintain your upright position. Kicking down through that left shin. That's 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful work. Come back into that bear stance. Lower your knees over towards the right this time. Adjust yourself as needed. Allow your eyes to look over to your left shin. Getting nice and tall through the fingertips. Then kick that left shin up. That's 1, 2, 3. Using the power of that left glute. 4 and 5. Awesome, awesome. If you're starting to cramp, don't worry. That's totally fine. Just give yourself a break here. Adding that second progression. Pushing down through that right shin. Lift the left leg up. Kick it forward. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome work. Come back into that bear stance and just windshield wipe your legs for a moment here. Softly with control, we're going to lower down onto our back bodies here. Reach your arms forward, getting longer through the fingertips, pulling your chest and heart forward. Slowly start to round down through your body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet towards each other, preparing for a supported bridge pose. Take an inhale through your nose and bring your arms into like these robot arms, 90 degrees into the arms. It helps to bring your hands into palms facing together, or you could take your hands into fists, whatever's going to help you. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Blow out through your mouth as you drive your hips up, almost as if you're blowing out through a straw. Lower it down. This time, we're going to lift our hips up on the exhale. Look over to the left corner of your mat. Reach with your opposite hand. So the right hand is going to tap the left corner. Lower it down. Moving to the second side here. Lift your hips up on the exhale. Left hand taps the top right corner. Opposite hand to opposite corner of the mat. Lift it up. Press down through your arms to help you activating those deep core muscles to keep you stable as we move through space. We'll meet back into center. Bring your legs up, 90-degree angles with the legs into a tabletop shape. Point out through your feet. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. And as we exhale, imagine yourself exhaling out through that straw. We're going to lower down our legs for our big toe to tap. On the inhales, we lift it up. Exhale. Inhales to lift. That's 2. Lower it down for 3. Feel your TVA, your transverse abdominis, just 2 inches below your hip bones here. You can really feel it active and engaged. Connect to your breath here. Exhale. Lift. One more time, just like that. You've got this. Beautiful. From here, hug your knees into your chest. Curl your chest upwards. Tuck your chin in. Maybe you even sway side to side, giving a nice little massage to your back. And using the power of that deep core, go ahead and make your way to the top of the mat into a Mahalasana, passive squat. Notice the availability of this space here. Keep driving your knees wide. Take an inhale. On your exhale, fold forward, straighten out through the legs. Inhale, lower you down. Eyes look up. Exhale. Inhale, Mahalasana, look up. Exhale to fold, drive through the legs. Inhale, Mahalasana. One more time, just like that. Exhale, drive through the legs. Lower it down into Mahalasana. Plant both palms down and make your way into flying integration prep. So bring your hands to the outside of your knees. Push down through the arms. Drive your knees up. Keep your hips down low. Separate the shoulder blades from one another. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lower your legs down. Good work. Adding a progression into this flying integration. Place your hands to the outside of your knees as if you're coming into flying integration. The only difference is we're going to straighten our legs out. So take an inhale through your nose. On your exhale, knees to chest, straighten your legs. Eyes look towards your thumbs or towards the middle of your wrists. Push the ground away. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lightly with control, lower your knees down. Awesome, awesome work. We're creating that compression to make the legs feel lighter into your handstands. Whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Push off through the arms, elevate your shoulders towards your ears. On your next inhale, lower your chest down onto your knees, turbo dog shape. Exhale, straighten the legs, spinal wave your body forward into high plank pose. Hover the knees an inch or two, pushing off through the arms, downward facing dog. Inhale to lower your chest down to your knees. Exhale, spinal wave in that smooth movement. Hover the knees an inch or two, downward facing dog. Inhale to lower your chest down towards your knees. Exhale, wave your body forward into high plank pose. Look forward. Slowly lower down onto your belly. Oscillating cobra is where we'll meet. Tent your fingertips to the outside of your mat. Inhale, rise up through the chest. Stay heavy in the hips, look up. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, you rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale to release. Locust pose, Shalambhasana. Bring your hands behind you, thumbs pointing up towards the sky. On your next inhale, lift up through the legs, reach back through your arms. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Go ahead and release that. Your journey to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg up high towards the sky, three-legged dog. Look forward, step your right foot to right thumb. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus wide open, bringing your elbows down towards your hips. On your next exhale, fold, bow down into pyramid pose. You could come up onto the fingertips here, or feel free to float the arms away. Focus on the fold. Inhale, rise up into high crescent lunge. Squaring off through the hips, getting tall through your foundation, staying active in that back left foot. Hands meet at heart center. Shift your weight forward into crouching warrior. As you straighten that right leg, bring your left knee up high towards your chest. Interlace your hands onto that left leg. And just take a moment here to focus on balancing on that right leg. Focus your drishti, focus your gaze. Then release that left leg and bring the top of your left foot behind you, coming into our ankle pulls. This is really going to help open up the hips because the ankles directly impact hip mobility. So I want you to really press the ground away with that left foot. Imagine as if you want to bring that left foot to meet your right without it actually lifting. Hold it here in this isometric hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Go ahead and release that left knee into the chest. On your exhale, hinge from your hips, crouching warrior. Listen closely here. We're going to teeter between straightening this leg out and opening our hips, almost as if we're coming into a half moon. Begin to come into crouching warrior. 2 more rounds just like that. Open up your hips. Focus your gaze. Crouching warrior. Active left leg. Open up your hips. Beautiful. From here, bypassing through crouching warrior. Left foot lands to the back of your mat. Plant your hands down. Right foot meets the left. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches up high towards the sky into three-legged dog. Bend your left leg. Step your left foot to left thumb. Right knee lowers down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus wide open, bringing your elbows down towards your hips. Take another inhale here. On your next exhale, pyramid pose. You fold. Hands or no hands. Inhale, bend into that right leg, pushing off through that right foot into high crescent lunge. Hands meet at heart center. Shift your weight forward into crouching warrior. As you straighten this left leg, bring that right knee up high towards your chest. Interlace your hands on that right leg. Take a moment here. Focus on your breath. Focus on that drishti. Then release that right leg and bring the top of that right foot behind you. Pressing down onto the top of that right foot, imagine as if you want to pull that right foot to meet the left. Creating this isometric hold. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Beautiful. From here, right knee into the chest. Exhale, crouching warrior. Inhale, open up the hips up, staying active in that right leg. Close off the hips, crouching warrior. Open up the hips. Close off the hips. One more, just like that. You've got this. Open up the hips. Crouching warrior, right foot lands at the very back of your mat. Plant both palms down. Left foot meets the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Wave your body forward into high plank pose. Take 5 or 1 chaturanga push-ups. Go at your own pace. The knees and forearms drop, look forward. Inhale, pulls your way through upward facing dog. Exhale, wave back. Downward facing dog. This is your opportunity to take a 5-count journey into that Anjaneyasana. Feel free to play around with any handstand of your choice in this 5-count journey. Invite that level of play. Invite that level of fun and curiosity. It doesn't matter if you take 3 hops, 5 hops. I just want you to have fun with it. Inhale, right leg lifts. On your exhale, your 5-count journey to Anjaneyasana begins for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Sweep your arms up high towards the sky. Listen closely. As we cactus wide open, I want you to kick your left heel towards your left butt. Yeah, you got this. Fold over, pyramid pose. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Shift your weight forward into crouching warrior. From here, open it up into half moon. Bend that left leg. Stand up straight. One-legged Tadasana. From here, cross your left leg over the right. Left arm underneath the right arm, Garudasana. Set your hips low. Inhale. On your exhale, bow your chest and heart forward. Take a moment here to recalibrate. Inhale, rise back out of it. Bring your left knee into the chest. Listen closely for this transition. We're going to come into this funky half moon. Kick out through that left foot. Then lower your left foot down into warrior 2 with Garudasana arms. From here, I want you to circle with your hips. Creating this novelty to activate the cerebellum, the little brain, which is in charge of accuracy, balance, and coordination. Have fun with it. Then from here, face towards the top of the mat. Lower your left knee down. Lift your elbows up high towards the sky. On your exhale, cactus wide open. Shift your hips back into space. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. In this half splits, move your right ankle almost as if that right foot is investigating the room around you, decompressing that sciatic nerve, opening up to what's possible. Beautiful. Then bring your right foot closer to you. Crouch entry into a handstand or any kind of entry into a handstand of your choice. You could float, hop, step, or press into that handstand. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Second side, your 5-count journey into a handstand of your choice. Remember, you could hop, spinal wave, press, however it takes to get your left foot to the left thumb. Inhale, your left leg lifts. On your exhale, your 5-count journey begins for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Anjaneyasana, arm sweep up, look up. As you exhale, cactus wide open, kick your right heel towards your right butt. Yeah, that's it. Exhale, pyramid pose, fold over. Inhale, you rise, high crescent lunge. Hands at heart center, crouching warrior. Exhale, half moon. Smooth transition here. Right knee into the chest, one-legged Tadasana. Cross that right leg over the left. Right arm is going to weave underneath that left arm. Garudasana. Sit your hips low. As you exhale, bow your chest forward. Keep pressing the forearms together. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana with Garudasana arms. From here, open your hips up into half moon. Focus your gaze down and forward. Keep kicking off through that right foot. Right foot lands lightly at the very back of your mat with control into Warrior Two with Garudasana arms. Keep circling over those hips, exploring what's possible, adding novel movements to stimulate the cerebellum. On your next breath in, face towards the top of the mat. Anjaneyasana with Garudasana arms. Lift your elbows up. Exhale, release the arms, bringing your elbows down towards your hips. Hands meet onto the earth. Push yourself back into space, into Ardha Hanumanasana. Take a moment here. Move that left ankle so that that left foot is investigating the room. Creating that softness into the left leg. Releasing tension in the sciatic nerve. Beautiful. This is your opportunity for a handstand of your choice. However you choose to get there, you have a 5-count journey and we'll meet in a vinyasa. If you're hopping, pressing, take it. Find some hang time for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take 3 full breaths in your downward facing dog. Allow your downward facing dog to be a resting position. Keep bending through your legs, maintaining that active compression. Prepare yourself for round 2. You could go ahead and shorten your stance as you wish as you kick up into your handstand of choice. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, your journey to Anjaneyasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Arms lift up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus wide and open, left heel to your left glute, feeling that isometric engagement. Fold over, pyramid pose. Inhale, high crescent lunge, picking up the pace. Hands at heart center, lean forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, half moon right away. Bring your left knee into the chest. Cross that left leg over the right leg. Cross your left arm underneath the right arm. Press your forearms in towards each other. Sit your hips low. Exhale to bow forward. Feeling this release of the shoulders, of the upper back body. Inhale, rise back out of it. Open it up into half moon with these funky Garudasana arms, active left leg. Slowly lower down with control into Warrior Two. We're not going to be doing those hip circles, but I want you to keep pressing your forearms in towards each other as you face towards the top of your mat. Lower your left knee down. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, unravel, cactus wide and open. Shift your hips back into space. You fold. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Then from here, bring your right foot closer towards you. Your option for a handstand of your choice. Hop, step, press, float there. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Second side, shorten your stance if needed. Left leg reaches up high towards the sky. On your exhale, 5 count journey for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus open. Kick your right heel to your right glute. Fold over, pyramid pose. Inhale, you rise, high crescent lunge. Hands at heart center, shift your weight forward into crouching warrior. Lean into the challenge. Exhale, half moon, open it up. Right knee into the chest. One-legged Tadasana. Cross your right leg over the left. Right arm crosses underneath the left arm. Garudasana, hips stay low. Exhale, bow forward. Honor yourself. Honor your efforts. On your next inhale, rise into that funky one-leg Tadasana. Exhale, keep kicking off through that right leg into Garudasana, half moon. With control, right foot lowers to the very, very back of your mat into Warrior 2 with Garudasana arms. Focus on your foundations, strong legs, strong feet. Face towards the top of your mat. Lower your right knee down. Bring your elbows up and over. Exhale, unravel. Hips and back into space. Ardha Hanumanasana. Allow this to feel like your moving meditation. Even though it's challenging, let yourself flow through it. Bring your left foot closer. Prepare for your entry, hop, step, float, press, however you choose to play with your handstands. You have 5 seconds before we meet in a vinyasa. For 5, 4, play, 3, 2, on 1, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take 3 full breaths in downward facing dog. Feel free to inhale through your nose and exhale side out. Inhale, new energy. Exhale, sigh out. Inhale. Exhale. One last round. Shorten your stance if needed. Right leg lifts, look forward. Your journey to Anjaneyasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus open, left heel to left glute. Bow forward, pyramid pose. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge, strong legs. Hands at heart center, shift your weight forward, crouching warrior. Open your hips up into half moon, control, strong. Left knee into the chest. Cross your left leg over the right leg. Left arm weaves underneath your right arm, Garudasana, hips sit low. Bow your chest and heart forward. Embody the shape. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Strong and active left leg to open it up into half moon. Slow and control, lower your left foot down to the back of your mat. Garudasana, Warrior 2. Face towards the top of your mat. Press your forearms in towards each other as you lift your elbows up. Unravel the arms. Cactus wide open. Shine your heart through. Hips move back. Press off through that right heel. Ardha Hanumanasana. Your opportunity for a handstand. Bring your right foot closer. And remember, any variation of your choice here. It's your time to find some hang time. And if you don't find that hang time, remember that each and every single rep is going to help build the strength, awareness, mobility, and control in your handstand journey. So remember to have fun with it. Play. We'll meet in a vinyasa in 5, 4. Your legs are going to feel so much lighter now. 3, 2, on 1. Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Walk your stance shorter as needed, our final side here. Inhale, your left leg reaches up high towards the sky. Exhale, your journey to Anjali Asana for 5, 4, 3, active legs, 2, on 1. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, cactus wide, kick your right heel towards your right glute. Bow down and forward, pyramid pose. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Hands at heart center, shift your weight forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, open it up, half moon. Right knee presses against the chest. Right leg is going to wrap around that left leg. Right arm weaves underneath the left. Press your forearms in towards each other. Garudasana. Inhale. Exhale, bow down. Honor yourself. Honor your grace. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Open it up. One smooth action here. Half moon. Lower your right foot down lightly with control, back of the mat. Warrior 2 with Garudasana arms. Face towards the top of your mat. Lifting your elbows up towards the sky. Maybe they go a little bit higher. Exhale, unravel. Shine your heart. Shift your hips back into space. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Reintegrate here. Take a moment to yourself. Then, whenever you're ready, bring your left foot closer. You want to maintain this close connection between the leg that's going to kick off to your belly and chest. That is your active compression. Remember to always kick up on the exhale. And whenever your feet and whenever your legs lift up from the earth, activated, point through the legs. Your journey into a 5 count to vinyasa. Find your handstand. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Vinyasa. To child's pose, lower your knees down. Set your hips back and melt into the shape. Take a moment here to observe how your energy has changed all throughout your physical vessel. Slow your breaths down. Create your own container. And if the hang time happened, that's wonderful. And if the hang time didn't occur, that's also wonderful. You've shown up for yourself in your journey of handstands today. Every intentional time practicing handstands is all going to add up into the journey. That journey of activating the crown chakra. So I want you to express a celebration to yourself. A celebration for coming onto your mat, finding this joy and this ability to play. Allow the breaths to recenter you. Allow your breath to anchor you down into this present moment. the balance of sthira and sukha, effort and ease. Reminding ourselves of why we practice in the first place. For this commitment of joy and for the commitment to the inner work. Being an observant, like a witness, rather than a judge. And whenever you're ready, walk your hands towards your legs. We have an opportunity for a handstand hold. Use this opportunity to play with any handstand of your choice. You have around a minute to explore and play. You could enter it any way you choose, from the 2-footed entry, a 1-footed entry. You could press, you could hop onto it. But I want you to explore your handstands for a minute. And I want every rep that you take to be held with intention. Try to hold for longer, really activating through the legs. And most importantly, have fun with the challenge. Your minute of handstands, your minute of freedom begins now. Find a straddle, find a tuck shape. Grip through the fingertips, push down through the palms. Shoulders elevated towards your ears. You have about 15 more seconds. Explore what's there. Giggle, laugh. It's all part of the adventure. So whenever you're ready, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, we're going to take a journey into Malasana. Your last opportunity for a handstand of your choice to that journey. It's going to be a 10-count journey. Even if you take several hops, I want you to focus on having the best time. Enjoy the journey, because you'll never experience this again. Your journey into Malasana passive squat begins for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Passive squat. Drive your knees up wide, sit tall from your sit bones to the crown of your head. Feel how open and available your hips feel after all the hard work you flew through today. And then whenever you're ready, click your heels together, lower down onto your glutes. Slowly roll yourself into your back body. Inhale through your nose. On your exhale, drive your hips up towards the sky. Tuck your tailbone in. Blow out through your mouth. Inhale, lower your hips down. Exhale, drive your hips up. Lower your hips down with control. Grab a hold of the outer edges of both feet. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose, our final folding shape of the day. Take these moments to slow your energy down. Take these moments to celebrate your journey. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and release your feet. unravel, allow your body to surrender and melt into Shavasana. Can you allow yourself to just be? Celebrate yourself for showing up, building capacity for your growth. Can you bring an awareness to the sensations of your body, feeling alive? We come to this practice to be reminded of our aliveness, to carry out that aliveness, that joy of play, wherever we go outside of our mats. Hold it close to your heart center. Feel free to stay in this Shavasana for as long as you wish. My beautiful friends, it's an honor to share this space and practice with you. Remember, this is a journey of discovery. Handstands are the journey of exploring your relationship with gravity and of creating confidence and fun upside down. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment box below. Or if you'd like to drop in and say hi, I would love to hear from you. I hope you had fun, and always know that you can revisit this practice along your journey. Because some days you'll find that balance, and some days you don't. But all these journeys are not linear in nature. Journeys are like a spiral, beginningless and endless. Thank you for your practice, for your grace. I bow down to you and all of your efforts.